What's up, dude?
Yeah, man, what's
How we
going on?
been?
I've been pretty good. How about yourself?
Nice. I'm just throwing this thing up on the Instagram. Click motherfucking button.
What's
How's it
this a new
been, dude?
post?
Yeah, I was just posting on Instagram to get some people in the chat. We got anybody on YouTube or Instagram, whatever that's called?
I got the Instagram fired up. I don't know about YouTube. No one yet. Only a
No.
minute in.
It's all right. We look way brighter at nighttime. It's the first time we've done a nighttime podcast. I'm
Yeah,
trying to see
late
if,
jams tonight.
yeah, maybe this yellow looks a little bit better. I don't know if we'll get many viewers tonight, so we're just gonna shoot the shit, dude. In a while.
It's been a long time. I haven't seen you forever.
I know, been a little bit of a podcast. I've grown a beard since then.
It's
been a
nice.
couple weeks. What's new, dude? What's new?
Dude, a lot's been new. CrossFit Ventura Jade up on Instagram. What
Is that who is that? Is that Triller Michael?
Yeah, we don't know. But yeah, this is pretty packed weekend starting since Thursday. Just been
Run me through it.
Much. A lot of mountain biking.
You mountain bike now? Nice.
Joined.
Who did?
Yeah, I've always been mountain biking, but I recently, since you got involved, and doing a little bit more.
Yeah. Part of my new mantra. So we'll go into that. We're going to talk about mantras today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Friday was just a lot of packing and some house chores. Yeah, for the big trip. We left Saturday, went to Big Bear, camped.
Now the camera's fucked.
And Sunday got home and then mountain biked again. Now we're here.
Mountain biked again. Yeah, we're nuts. Do you think Sam thinks we're fucking nuts?
I don't know. I have a good nickname for him. What do you think about Bulldozer?
I like GC.
And then you call him Dozer for short.
Yeah, that's actually. But why though? When we were trying to break that log in half, he was upset. It hurt his hand.
But we didn't call him in. We called him in later because we realized we needed the fucking muscle. And I was thinking about a lot of mountain biking yesterday. He's just like a bulldozer.
Yeah, what a nut job.
So yeah, I'm gonna see if that sticks. That might stick.
Let's try it. Dozer. Yo, what up, Doze?
Talk to Bulldozer today. Guy's nuts.
The mountain biking, that really deflated me yesterday.
Intros, dude.
I'm Luke Lombardi. Right, you gotta do it like, can you get the camera just to go to me? Get rid of yourself.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
Hey, chat.
There we go.
Luke Lombardi, Nobo podcast co-host, CrossFit Level 3. I'm from Philly, and I'm Italian, hence the last name Lombardi. Also, an excellent pain funneler. So we'll dig into the sales process with you.
Matt, the Novo podcast.
It's on me still.
No, it's on me, isn't it?
Now it is.
Internet okay, dude?
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I'm the tech guy. Can help you out with websites, technical stuff. I work for Sonos as a software engineer by day. Nighttime, that's where my real self comes out. I'm kind of a risk junkie, if you will. 75% Italian, and originally from Philly. Go Birds! What up, dude? So mantras. Where do we dig in? Mantras.
Yeah, but
we'll
go. Let's talk about the trip first and some of these new hobbies. And Fran's crying in my ear because she wants attention, but you're the only one on the camera. There you go. Welcome back, guys. Do we have any viewers anywhere? Anybody chatting?
We got one in the Instagram.
Nice. Do you hear Fran?
Yeah.
Sorry, she's upset right now. The only reason I said, are we nuts, is like we just do a lot of shit in 1 second, which is like why tonight when I hit you up, I was like, fuck. Kind of anxious because the time just flies. The days go by quick. It's just work. It's the same thing. Workout, coach, rinse, wash, repeat. The dogs require a lot of energy. So we did what? Thursday, we went mountain biking.
Yep.
Worked out, went mountain biking. Went back home. What was that?
Someone in the chat. Did you hear that?
I heard myself.
Yeah, I heard you too.
That was weird. Okay. StreamYard error. Do you have like Instagram in the background? Maybe you're just your screens.
Instagram's muted.
Weird. I don't know. Anyway, so we went mountain biking Thursday. Friday we went nowhere, right? We just did a bunch of shit. To get ready for camping. Obviously, we did the normal coached workout. And then Saturday we went camping. Friday we came home after we tried to go snowboarding, and then went mountain biking, and then we're here. It's just a lot, dude.
Kind of thing. I don't know if I saw you Friday.
Yeah, we went to REI.
Oh yeah, and then you came over to pick up the dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, we hung out a little bit. What's Jose texting me for? We're gonna prank call you, Jose. It says Instagram is muted. You can't hear us, Jose. I think you're muted. We don't have a control over that. Or at least I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
just
said
had me freaked out.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait. I was writing that in my head. I'm like, wait, no, because Luke can hear me on StreamYards. That means everyone can hear me.
Yeah. Yeah, we did all that. Yeah, I saw you Friday. Then we drove up. Camping was fun.
Camping was a good time.
Yeah. But how do we want to navigate this podcast tonight?
I think camping was a little different for you and I.
Why is that? Well, from what we normally do?
Yeah.
In what way?
I mean, kind of like you're saying, we did a lot this week, but like for a camping trip for you and me, that's pretty
chill.
Different. We don't usually, I mean, we're not at the campground very, very long.
Yeah. Usually. Yeah, we're usually not there for more than the nighttime.
Yeah.
We used to get back sometimes at 7 or 8 p.m. Yeah. Light a fire, cook something, and sometimes just go to bed.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even do that.
Usually. So what do you think about that? Like, was that doable?
Yeah, it was doable. I think it was chill. It might be hard depending. That was cool, and I was comfortable and fine because nobody else was there. I was just saying this to Ken. If there was other people nearby and like they had dogs and all of this, and they were like trying to come onto the campsite or like wanted to see the dogs, or if I had to stress like, oh, where's fucking Z going? I'd be pissed. So, but then the other flip side to it, like if we did Yosemite or something, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to sit.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like, I agree. I was chill too. I didn't mind it, but I'm just saying, like, I know myself, and like, yeah, there wasn't like 2 feet of snow. We would definitely go on like a hike or a walk.
Yeah, we would have gone on a hike 100%. Also, if the two people weren't injured. Yeah. Also, yeah, we did like hiking in that snow was brutal.
Yeah.
Like when we took the snowboards down, that was tough, but I don't think in a bad way. I think it helped us slow down. We found some tasks to do. We cut down a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gave Sam his workout of the day. We tried to snowboard. The dogs are still tired. I mean, Fran's passed out right now. She just did her crying spell. What was your biggest learning that you got from it? About yourself? Did you learn anything about yourself? Did you learn anything about yourself?
I don't know. I didn't really ponder it. I didn't have a lot of self-reflection. Trill and I were playing a game in the car.
I thought you said she slept.
She would go in and out, but I was still playing competitive, dude.
By yourself, yeah, competitor.
I would wake her up. I'd be like, X 500.
So the whole, the car, that was the car game for the people not knowing. Matt, tell them we got the game in case they want to play. Next time you're driving, chat.
If you play the street game where you start with the letter A, you got to find a sign that has a word that starts with A. It's that game, but with the car make and models. So like Luke starts with an A, he sees an Audi. The person who you're playing with, the people you're playing with, someone has to verify that car is correct. So you can't just be looking at oncoming cars and like, no, it's a Jeep Wrangler. It'd be like Jeep. It's like, that would not be fair.
So but the game work where you had to say one or the other. So it could be a Jeep Wrangler for W.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you could just say a Jeep.
You just be like Jeep for J. I got J. Now you're on to whatever comes after J.
Gotcha. So okay.
J K.
Yeah, I know, dude. Ever since not in elementary school, I don't even know the alphabet anymore.
But now that we had some things, self-reflection.
Well, we had a conversation. We're dyslexic.
Yeah.
That was some of the self-reflection that you did.
Yeah, I've always done that.
You've known that you were dyslexic this whole time.
Ever since like 2 years ago on like it's Slack, typing on Slack like has been eye-opening for dyslexia.
Do you think you're dyslexic or do you think your brain's just a mile a minute?
I don't know. Maybe I never thought about it that way, but like I'll write a sentence and then, go about my day. And I'll be like, yeah, why didn't so-and-so respond? I'll pull up my sentence and it was like nothing that I thought it was.
For real, that happens? See that bad?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. When that happens, man, normally like once they do respond, they'll say what? And I'll edit it and be like, what do you mean?
You're that guy?
Yeah, fuck them.
I usually just flat out say like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, dude, but that's not what I meant.
People don't react well to that. Like I did that the other day with somebody. I slacked something and they literally question marked me like, what? And I was like, holy fuck, I'm dyslexic. I said, holy fuck, I'm dyslexic. Sorry. And they just didn't answer. So I don't know if they didn't think it was funny.
So here we go. You froze, dude. Hold on, wait for my guy to come back.
I think StreamYard's fucked.
There he is.
What's the ish?
Talk to Hank over there at Spectrum and ask like, yo, what happened to my gigabytes, dude?
I don't know what's happening for some reason.
But anyway, the tie-in there, dude, is exactly what I was self-reflecting on. You and I guess it's care. I guess maybe we just care too much what people think.
All right, give me an example.
Just like driving. I mean, well, you just gave me an example with your scenario, but driving up to Big Bear, I'm from the fucking East Coast. I've driven in way worse conditions than that. But for some reason, I was just freaking out about like, I don't want to be the guy that's like had old tires on his truck and like got stuck and caused a fucking backup on highway, whatever it is. Like, I don't want to be that van that was like spun out in the corner. Did you see that guy?
Yeah. So but wait, in your head, you're thinking to yourself, who gives a fuck if I'm that guy?
I wish. No, I wish that's what I thought.
Yeah. But you're saying that's how you should be thinking, but you're thinking the opposite.
Yeah, I'm like way too worried about like being an inconvenience, I guess, for society.
Yeah, okay. I honestly did. That's how I felt the whole ride. I was like, I have chains. I can't go over 30. This guy behind me is gonna be pissed. And like, Kendall's like, yeah, maybe pull over, get out of the way. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Let me get out of their way. And then at the same time, both of us like, no, like we have chains. They fucking want us to fucking fly. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, it's hard.
I mean, I thought it.
As soon as we did that off-road trail, like if we did that in the very beginning, I would have given no fucks about driving the highway, but I had like no confidence. It's just like,
well, I was, like I said to you, even when I said to Sam, I was just more worried about fucking flying off that 100, 200, 300, whatever, how many fucking thousands of feet that cliff is.
That's what Neil tried to say. He's like, yeah, but back in the East Coast, you're not going up like cliffs and shit. And I was like, yeah, but still, like I was in a 2-wheel drive car ripping it in PA. And like there's a hill in Spring City that goes down to a stoplight.
Oh my God, yeah.
I hit the brakes and the car was just sliding. And I was like, oh shit.
Tell the chat when you ended up in the creek, dude.
Yeah, that was when I was with the boys.
Yeah, tell us the story.
So in Pennsylvania, it rains. And there's these puddles that collect on the street. Some of you Californians might have seen them, but as boys, we were like, let's hit these puddles and see how big of the waterfall we can make. So I was in my little Saturn SL2, like ripping it. There was this one puddle that was right before a creek that had a bridge. So I nailed it. Car spun completely sideways and was facing the wall of the bridge. So then I like to whip the wheel the other way. Car spun the other way. Then I tried to recenter it and I just didn't do it in time. So I hit this bank and then the whole car just tilted up on its side. It was like a submarine to get out of it. This was at like 2 a.m. too.
This was your first accident, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is similar to what you had.
Oh,
you can get one right now for $5,000.
What the hell?
Is this it?
Yeah, that's it. Saturn SL2.
Yeah, look at that. That was a beaut. This one
Yeah,
looks like yours.
yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, that's the one you would just fucking rip down the road in this and try to. So you hydroplaned basically, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's great. I thought there was something else that like, who were you with? Just some of the younger friends?
Dude,
This
you know what's weird
wasn't
to think about?
what?
Pull that picture up again.
Send share screen. This might be your car.
Mine was teal. But like, when was that? What's the year on that? 1990.
9.
Yeah, so at some point in 1999, that was like a cool looking car or a decent
Yeah.
looking car, right? Like that'd be like
Yeah.
a Tesla Model 3.
Yeah.
And then somehow it just got ugly.
Yeah, that's true. But what do we think?
I don't understand. Like, what makes it ugly? It just looks dumb.
I mean, like you were saying, like, what's the car from like Back to the Future?
No, I forget what that thing is. Someone in chat drop a line.
Yeah, like that. Well, you think we could find any of our cars on the internet? Like, do you think somebody's
actual car?
Yeah, do you think somebody's selling my Wrangler?
I'm sure. Only you remember the VIN number for it.
I'll probably have a picture, but I'd be curious, like if I went on like Craigslist or Facebook, if I could find that Jeep Wrangler.
You could definitely pull a Carfax on it and see if anyone's crashed it.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot that's like public records, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good car. Other accident, you had that one where Eric wasn't part of this accident, right? The hydroplane one.
No, I was younger generation of friends.
People Kendall always forgets what hydroplaning actually is. She kept saying like when we were in the snow, like she's afraid to hydroplane. Hydroplaning is only when water, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like so I kept saying, I was like, when you slide in snow, it's just snow. You slid.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like sliding on ice. You're just sliding.
Yeah. So wait, Neil said to you that you were being a little baby?
Or no, he said justify like, oh, you're I'm sure in PA you weren't going up mountains, but I was like, I mean, that was a highway. That wasn't really a mountain.
Yeah, it was more of like I was thinking the same thing, and I should know. Like next time I talk to a contractor at work, I'm going to ask somebody tomorrow. Quick question for you: if I was going up a hill or down a mountain and slid, smashed on a guardrail, how well is that guardrail holding? Like, I want to know how deep those pillars go.
Yeah, I'm sure they're deep.
Do they like? Will they with like if a car hit it at 20 miles an hour, does it hold it there?
Yeah, I'm sure. Now,
what about
40 miles per hour? I don't know.
Yeah, can you just imagine like just right off the fucking highway? Just like you'd have that moment in the car until you hit where you just look at everybody and you're like, this is literally the end.
For some reason, I feel safer in a car.
Car's exploding, dude. You're dead.
I don't know if it's going to explode.
What do you fucking mean?
It ain't going to blow up.
Absolutely.
I'm scared about shooting off that cliff on the mountain bike.
Yeah, I mean that's fucking scary too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying. That's one of my reservations with the mountain bike is just like going. There's always this moment where like all of a sudden I start fucking like shaking and like I start to veer to the side for some because I'm always looking at the ground and not in front of me. Always. Yeah, Ricky mistake because I can all of a sudden just feel myself like trying to avoid everything versus just go with it. That's the same thing that was happening when I was snowboarding was I was always trying to look exactly what was around me. And I'm just telling you, a car would blow up. I'm sure there's videos on YouTube. Cars going off mountains, they blow up.
They just randomly blow up.
No, they don't blow up when you have fucking gas and combust.
Yeah, but the gas tank's like in the rear.
And so the rear is going to blow up and nothing else. Like,
Erica, you're a gearhead. Tell us how cars work.
Erica, welcome to the chat, dude. Yeah, I mean, cars will blow up. There's no way around it.
I don't know.
Jose, if you're still out there, dude, answer the question.
Self-reflections. What'd you get from the trip?
What did I get? A couple things. Things that I knew. I struggle to eat. Okay. This could be part of my issue.
Were you that hungry?
No.
Yeah.
But like when I look at the macros that I ate day one when we got there, we had nothing for breakfast. Right? What did we make when we got there?
Something quick.
Yeah. Me and you just picked at that London broil. Yeah, and then an apple. And then I had a that's it bar. So now we're looking at
Wait, is that all we had? But everyone else had
yeah,
like a full-on breakfast, I thought.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Me
because
and
remember
you,
between the eggs to Dozer?
yeah, you're right. But what did we eat? I don't think me and you ate, dude.
You're right. I think we just picked at the.
Yeah, and then we picked at the bowl of fruit.
Yeah, we did pick at the fruit.
Okay, so we'll break down some calories there. So we're maybe pushing 500 calories, and that's a push. Joe says we had eggs. I don't remember having eggs.
I don't remember having eggs the second
The
morning.
day we got there with cottage cheese, maybe. Yeah, okay, but you might be right, but I don't think we had a lot of eggs.
Wow, I don't remember eating them.
Yeah, I don't know if we did, but we had to. If She'll knows. But we had fruit. We had the
She'll
eggs.
Down. She wrote
Yeah.
the whole meals down. And she wrote who ate what.
Yeah. But then what else? So then I had an apple at some point in that time frame. Then we went snowboarding and hiked at the same time. Set up camp. Took the dogs and me, you, and Sam decided to cut trees down with the hatchets, not axes, hatchets. Small handheld hatchets. That was like a lot of energy.
Dozer, don't forget to sharpen your axe, dude.
He's not even here, dude. And then we had dinner. Like that's it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like hey, okay, so what I learned, I need to eat more. The other part that I learned is I need to just, take a step back and enjoy life for what it is sometimes. Because like there was moments where I was like ready to go do the next thing. I was like, ready, let's go. I'm ready. Go snowboarding. I'm ready to do this. But even at that moment when we were snowboarding was like, hey, this is an easy, like this is not a mountain. This is a hill. And just go with it. Enjoy it.
Did you get any feels for photography at all?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to show Taryn how to. I wanted to see if her camera could do like change the aperture and let the burst go and try to take some dope ass silhouette pictures. But then I got ripped for touching the camera.
Yeah. I was asking her about the camera. She didn't seem to know what the aperture and shutter speed controls were. So
Yeah, well, I said I was about to change it because there was the one button with shutter speed, and then the other one was aperture. And I was like, oh, I'm going to change the aperture. And she said, don't touch the aperture. And I said, okay, I'm just going to take this picture and hand the camera back to you. Yeah. So, but yeah, it gave me the feels for photography because I just saw like in that moment we're taking group photos. I just had this vision in my head of this like beautiful picture, just beautiful, of like a silhouette of a person. And we could zoom in and do two different types here. And we're going to take a shot where I could see your face. I would drop the aperture a lot so everything in the background's blurred out. Be beautiful. Or zoom out, open the or close the aperture, make it really, really small. Get that beautiful ray of light.
yeah, the beams.
Yeah, the beams. And just like you wouldn't be able to tell who the person was, but maybe it was like you and Trill or the dogs or just Fran yawning or something. And then then I tried to like do the photos where I was like holding the sun and the group just not as creative as me. I was like sitting on the ground with my hand up and I was like, oh, take a picture of this, take a picture. And everybody just ignored me. So
Yeah, it's tough crowd, dude.
yeah, it just made me like you start to think about, my friends a little bit more and who I want to have involved in my life.
Let's
But
get to this. Reflections.
yeah, so I just had some like deep reflections and I like to choose friends that allow me to learn, grow as a human. And and when I say grow, I'm not trying to be fucking corny. It's more of just like make life good. What do you think? Gotta check my blood.
I think that's good. I got the same kind of vibes for the photography thing.
Did you?
Really missed my camera. I wish I had my camera on me.
Yeah. Would have been sick. I would have used it a little bit. Why don't you use it ever? Just because like we don't do stuff, or is it a pain? Because like think about when we went mountain biking, would you want that on you anywhere?
The Sony, no. For the mountain bike, I definitely want a GoPro that I can like drop in the mud, run over with a bike, like beat the shit out of it.
Yeah. The new GoPros are pretty dope, it looks like. You could talk to it. The battery life, it's like lasts longer. It looks like there was even 2 battery slots in that thing.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Like mine was the 4 and like fucking died right away. But
I just want to get some video is probably just as annoying to, if not worse, to edit than photos.
oh
But
yeah, definitely, it's got to be. That's got to be pretty bad. But what did you miss? Like, was there a moment that you were like, I want to take photos again? Like, what
I
was that?
miss, I miss, I love night. I loved what we did for the star shots. Those were always my favorite because they were like a big event. So I miss doing that, and I miss. I miss the adventure of it that it
Yeah,
brings. At least the way you and I do it. Like it's
yeah,
like, oh shit, like the sun's setting over there. Like this hill over here looks sick. It's got a boulder. We got to go up there.
yeah, and get up there.
And then
Yeah, we
I'd be
even
like
did that with the mountain biking.
down low, and I'm gonna come up high.
Yeah. Well, we just made everything, like you said, a competition. Like we woke up that one morning in Seattle and bushwhack or whatever. I don't even know if we were on a trail. We literally just did it at nighttime and guessed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how we got there. Like, how'd we even remember where the trail was?
I don't know.
We just walked and eventually ended up at the top of this alpine. Like, remember that, dude? We were fucking hiking through feet of snow.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
panicked.
Yeah. You were?
No, wait, was I?
Yeah, you definitely were. I was over live. I didn't care at that point. So I just got dumped.
Wait, in Washington or Yosemite?
Washington. Yosemite, I think you were panicked.
Washington, I get them confused because I went with Moshe one time.
And what happened?
He's not the most wilderness type guy. He's definitely a nerd, tech guy. So like we were walking in the morning to get the sunrise. And yeah, I was just freaking out about a bear mauling us because there was like bear tracks in the snow.
That was with me and you too.
Yeah.
That was the Seattle or the Washington one when we woke up at like 4 a.m. and
Yeah,
we
I
did
felt
like a
more safe.
2-hour hike. Yeah, you felt more safe. I think two of us would be fucked if a bear came onto us.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Nothing you can do. Someone has to die and someone gets to run.
I think both might die. Like they'll fucking maul us.
This is what I was having a conversation with Vince about. I was like, dude, I mean, I can't imagine being your age. But I was just like, the thought of like, this is just it with life. Like, I mean, I don't know what if there is an afterlife, but part of me really believes that like maybe this is just it. And when you die, that's it. It's just black, nothing. And it's like knowing that, just like, yeah, I just want to live life to the fullest. Yeah, like
it freaks you out. That's the same thing though. Like we'll call it working for the man is what Jose always says. But like I'd honestly rather, unless I had like this crazy successful thing that like I wouldn't want to work. If I didn't have to work and just had fucking millions of dollars, please give me that option. But I don't think that's a reality for 99.99% of the people. So I'd rather just work and not own a business, do my thing, work those hours, take off when I can, like work really fucking hard to be able to take advantage of like the time off.
Yeah, I mean, you and I've talked about it. You need money to live in this world and do experiences. So like, yeah. Can't just do nothing.
Yeah. Because don't let anybody fool you there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, that was like one thing. So I had this epiphany the other day. I was driving. Actually, me and Kendall had this conversation. So I had the epiphany a couple of days ago, and me and Kendall had it again yesterday. And I was thinking to myself, why did I do the things I did? And I was trying to understand. So like the whole college thing came to mind, and I was like, why did I didn't go to college, but I went to college. I didn't do anything with it. But so I went to high school. In high school, I was like trying to figure out what was so fucked up. Like,
you know what's fucked up though? I'm sorry to cut you off. I went to college and I could say the same thing. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I literally everything I did there, I not used once at my job, but I probably haven't used it in life.
But like you learned how to code. Like you there was at least an outcome.
No, dude,
I don't agree.
It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe it. You don't really code. At least the school program I was in, you didn't really code. Dude, I'm telling you, I was fucking freaked out my first day of work as an intern because I didn't know shit about anything. And I was like, they're going to fucking fire me. And it was just me, Chet, and this Russian kid. I'll never forget the Russian kid because he knew everything. And Chet was, of course, normal Chet. He was like kind of the manager. Like even at that young age, he was just like.
How old was he? He was your age?
He was probably like in his 30s.
Yeah, so he wanted to tell everybody what to do.
It's
Wait,
kind of
he
like
was in his 30s or his 20s?
30s. Don't forget, Chet's older than me,
How much older?
like 4 or 5 years.
He was definitely not in his 30s. How old were you? You
I
had to
don't
have
know.
been like 22.
Ask Chet how old he was.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
ask him
he's
how
like
old he
late
was.
20s.
I bet he was in his late 20s. He was older than you. I
Yeah.
mean, I just had my epiphany was like, why did I go do any of that? I wish somebody just said to me, like, what I'm doing now with my job, I wish somebody made me do that.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
wish.
imagine if you took all that money that you put into this school. Like the same for me. I went for 4 years. Like that's a ton of cash. Like if I just was like, I'm just gonna fucking travel Europe, like I could probably have gotten away with a whole year worth of travel with the amount of money it's spent in school.
Probably more than that. Or
Yeah.
maybe like when you went, it was slightly cheaper, but like the amount of money people spend to this day, like what's a big school out here? What do we want to look up?
Look up Berkeley.
Berkeley University
It's where
tuition.
Dozer wanted to go.
Did he?
I don't know.
Let's look this up. In-state tuition is 15 G's. Out-state tuition is 45,000 a year. That's insane. Stanford, $58,000 a year. Does not matter whether you're in-state or out-of-state. University of UCLA, in-state 13,000, out-of-state 30 or 43,000. What are some ones that we did in PA? Penn State, Temple.
Yeah, Drexel.
People know Penn State. Penn State in-state is 20,000. Out-of-state is 38,000. Drexel.
That was one of my first choices.
Drexel University tuition. Holy
Yeah. Fucking, aren't they private?
yeah. We're talking the big buckaroos, dude.
Shit, I was an idiot.
Like
Holy shit.
people aren't even making that money. Like salary wise, when we talk, like most people aren't $58,000.
The only reason I wanted to go there though was because it reminded me of Harry Potter.
I mean, University of Penn,
Dragon.
63,000. Villanova, 61,000. Holy shit.
It looked like a wizard school.
Yeah. With the dragon. Yeah, that's their logo, the yellow dragon, right?
Yeah, and the castle, like fucking.
Yeah. Well, do you
campus.
wish that somebody forced you or like pushed you or guided you into the right direction? Like, do you wish you had, or how do you get a mentor at that age? That's what I want to know. I wish I had.
I didn't want to go. I mean, you know me. I was
Yeah.
forced to go.
I know you didn't want to go, but like, do you wish there was something else that you did? Like, do you sit back and look and like, I know you just said Europe, but like I said, my job that I have right now, I wish somebody said to me, like, you're 18, do this. Like, fucking just go do this.
Yeah, 100%.
Because like when I was 18, it was when like cold calling was probably still really popular and also was like anybody could go do it. Or I could have just gone to any company. Hey, this is Luke calling from Opus. Where'd Eric work?
The opioids.
Like, is there anything that you wish somebody like a different career path, something else? Obviously, money. You'd probably have to pick somewhere you can make money for the life you want.
Career? No, I don't know. I don't wish anyone like told me what career to do. I wish they would have just gave me a better path to make those kind of decisions.
Yeah.
Like I just
guidance.
Don't 18, especially I'm not going to speak for everybody, but for like an 18-year-old boy, like just college was too soon.
Yeah. I don't even know. I mean, is college even popular still? Do people go?
And then in my 20s, like I was very what's the word? Philanthropic, you know? Like I was just really wanted to like make a difference in the world. I was like borderline. I mean, you remember I was like borderline going to join the Peace Corps.
Yeah. I remember that.
And I definitely think that's an age thing because now I'm like, God, no, I don't know if I want to commit myself to 2 years living in a hut.
Yeah. Doing stuff that like we determine is good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the other crazy thing. Like I know people that did that and like, I'm sure it changed their life in a really good way, but like it changed their life potentially in like other ways. Like you're living in a third world country, bugs, animals, things that could like just murder you because like you're not used to it.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like even your job now, like, is this really your calling?
No, No, I think I'm
Right?
I think I'm a talker, dude. I think people I think this might be my route, but
I don't think so.
I think if I did it younger, the job teaches you so many things where like if I did this when I was 18, I'd probably be in a position where I'm making a lot of money and have a lot of freedom.
You'll never know. It could also just be miserable.
Yeah, it could be. Ken, you're gonna be on camera.
Like, what
Um,
about photography? Like, what if that just took off?
yeah, but like, what if we did it earlier? What if we were like me and you were the first Instagrammers? Like, lay that out. Me and you were using Instagram before people like.
But that's where you get into the mentorships. Like, what if Chris Ricard was like, dude, I love your guys' shit. Like, come live with me. I'm not going
Yeah,
to
it'd be
pay you
sick.
to be my intern, right?
But what if we were the Chris Picards? Like, right time, right place. What if
Yeah.
we like knew Greg Glassman and we were part of that fucking legacy? Right place, right time. I just believe that's part of it. Being
And
around the right, being around the right people, surrounding yourself with the right things and people, and making like you got to do hard shit to move forward in life.
sometimes you just need more time and you just don't have it.
Like more time in what?
Just more time to live and try.
Yeah, I guess. Do you wish you had somebody around you that's where I'm at?
Yeah.
How so?
I think you just needed a little more time.
What more? I mean, what time could I have?
Yeah, that's right. You're running out. The older you get, the less time you have to like try and do shit.
But what does that mean? Because I have a job that's like tying
Are
me
you gonna do
down.
a career change? You gonna
No,
go learn code at this point?
no.
Yeah, right. Like it's just like I don't know. You just get to a point where you don't want to start over.
Yeah, but like I think I found a calling of being around. Like I like being around people. I like talking. I like helping. I like helping things get to the next step. Like I like making things the bigger picture. So like my job currently, I love being on this small team because it's like I could be part of the team that like explodes and makes something bigger because I believe in it. Like, I mean, yeah, when you worked at Sonos, I used to fucking walk around and sell Sonos to people. I used to do Snapchats. Sonos is just truly beautiful. You don't remember those days?
Remember those days?
We were the Apple videos. We would talk about like Apple products. I'm just a visionary, man.
Yeah, you need a job that fucking calls to your visionariness.
Do you think I should be military?
I think it's too. Again, that's like a time thing.
Do you
I think
think you
the
could do
older
it?
you get, I wanted to. I really wish I joined the Air Force and try to be a pilot.
I think you have a pilot look to you.
Yeah, but those days are over.
You do look like a pilot.
Thanks, man.
Okay. You kind of look like Tom Cruise, dude.
Cool. Well, so my nickname will be Pilot Sam's Bulldozer. I just gotta need
Yeah. Now that you're saying it, though, you do look like the pilot. Like you'd be fucking ripping your what are those fighter jets? The F-45s.
Yeah.
I don't think you can handle that. Actually,
Well, now I can't.
a fighter? No. I mean, do you ever watch those videos of like people like when they go on rides with? First of all, I would never in my life ever, even if the opportunity arose, I don't think I'd ever get in one. I'd fucking die.
What, a plane?
A fucking F-45, yeah, when they're going 1,000 miles per hour in a fucking snap of a finger. Like, how fast do those things go?
We got those faster than the speed of sound, dude.
Yeah, but how fast is that mileage? 1,400?
I mean, if I told you a number, would you be able to know what it feels like?
No, I wouldn't. I don't. I mean, I'm telling you now, when I'm fucking snowboarding or mountain biking, going over.
You're going faster than the speed of sound. So if I were to clap my hands, you would be going faster than the time it would take for the sound to get to you.
I'd be so sick. I would die. I think I would die.
Holly says your name should be Luke Job.
Why is that?
I don't know. Is that
Why
an
should
inside
joke? You said it's an inside joke.
I don't know. I said I'm asking you. He said Luke Job. With Ali, you never know if it's a Siri thing.
No, he's probably right he thinks I've changed Ollie's life. I think it's part of it. I'm like that. I was talking to you about the reverse mentorship.
Says 343 meters per second. I don't know why she's in
Who is it?
metric. Taryn, she said 343 meters per second. She's in metric for some reason.
Yeah. Meters, Matt. Meters. No. Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
How fast does it fucking get? That's fast. 3,000 miles per hour or
No,
kilometers?
343, not even kilometers. She just said meters.
She might be drunk.
That's
Somebody just get us the data. Where's George at? Spit the data out, dude. He probably knows. What was I talking about? The reverse mentorship?
Yeah.
You think, have you done that? I told you about that, right? Actually,
Taryn, she's not good with math and science.
he's in his own chat.
He's in Instagram.
They're both in their own phones.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of viewers.
767 miles per hour.
That's it?
Does that, what do you mean that's what I'm saying? You have no idea.
A fucking Boeing 757 goes 700 miles and 500 to like 700.
A Boeing goes 700 miles per hour.
Yeah, there was no, typically not, but they can.
Dozer, can you look this up?
Now, okay, no, that's the speed of what? They go faster than that. Like, what's the fucking fastest plane in the world? Fastest plane.
It's like some crazy jet that they made. Like, look up a real plane.
Yeah, so the NASA X-43 goes 11,854 kms per hour. So mileage, that's half of that. So they rate it in Mach. Remember MACH? So it's Mach 9.6.
Jose joins fucking how many fucking 42 minutes into the podcast? Jose, come on.
Jose Hill.
Your boy.
My boy, he knows this shit. I thought he's the culture king at work. Anything he's involved in. He ordered a bunch of fucking glasses to watch the solar eclipse, and he was charging people 25 cents today.
These sales guys are all the same.
Yeah. All right. The fastest jets in the world. Great. Let me fucking give you my fucking shit. I need to know. Matt, just look this up. I'm looking up other shit.
What do you want
Tell me how
up?
fast Mach 9 is. 9.6.
All right.
What do we normally fly in the US? F-15s. Holy shit.
Here you go. The MiG-25, which is a fighter jet, one of the fastest, goes 2,190 miles per hour.
Holy shit. I'd throw up. Yeah, 747 go about 600 miles per hour. Chris has confirmed. Yeah, and then there was that wind a couple weeks ago where the planes got pushed and they went like over 800 miles an hour and they were shaking like fucking crazy. That X-43 fighter jet goes 9.6 Machs. The one right under that is the SR-71 Blackbird. Goes 3.3.
Yeah, the F-15, your typical fighter jet, 1,650 miles per hour. So
which is 2.5 Mach or Mach 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
Holy
because we all know what Mach feels like.
Yeah, I would die. I mean, I've been in a car before. And it was the Jeep track all floored at 0 to 100 in a couple seconds. I guess like my gut dropped. Like I can't do roller coasters.
You might get over that though.
Yeah, in that I'd probably get over it as my guts in the fucking out
well,
the car.
They you through a bunch of simulators. It's not like they're like day one. Hey, Luke, hop on.
Because you gotta learn to brace your neck.
Yeah. Or no, it's like your core.
Yeah, core, but your neck, your jaw, everything.
You see the Kelly Starrett did a video that was him on a fighter. He was just like
he passed out.
Yeah, he was doing the breath thing though, the breath work.
Yeah, you got to hold yourself. I mean, it'd probably be a really crazy experience, but
yeah.
So you'd be a fighter jet, dude. Fighter pilot. I think you'd be a good lieutenant.
That was a dream at one point. Apparently, you can only be 27.
Who? That's a rule.
Yeah.
Well, once you're in it, you're good. Like our cousin is, and he's older than that.
but like the entry age can't be any older than 27.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. I mean, I thought about at some points in my life also, like a Navy SEAL. There's a point where I wanted to do that shit. But water, I would drown and die. Watch a movie, write the right stuff. The first humans to break the sound bird. It's
Chris
crazy.
got all the recs. Chris, we should
Yeah.
have like Rex recommendations and reads with Chris. 5
Yeah.
minutes in on the show.
Yeah, 5 little quick bursts. That'd be cool. Who I wanted to ask you this question. Who would you pick as a mentor in your life? Anybody.
Any person in the world?
Any person in the world. It could be famous, dead, alive.
Probably Sam.
I was gonna say the same. Psych.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, who would you pick?
It's a tough call. I don't know. A quickie with Chris. There you go. Compliments of Dozer.
Quickies with Chris. We get a lot of comments on that. He'd love that too. I think if everybody started calling him Quickies with Chris, he'd love it. I'm sure. Mentors that I would pick, not that you asked or anything. You know. So this first one might come off as weird. Caesar. The dog guy, Caesar Milan. Be fucking dope. He that's the
problem. I couldn't just pick one.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, I'd have to pick multiple, but like they'd be like the board of advisors we talked about. We'd have a group of people, so like he'd be my dog guy. What's the one thing there? What do you do to Zion?
I just go and you pinch his ear. Or no, the sidekick. You mean the sidekick?
That's something that you used to do. That'd be my favorite thing, to just learn from somebody how to do that. I'd have to pick an athlete too. I just don't know who. Roger Federer comes to mind always.
I want to find a good hunter. That's my next mentor.
Yeah,
actually hunts. I feel like that's a skill set I need, especially when the apocalypse comes.
Yeah. But you need to, so the hunter is going to teach you how to hunt animals, or teach you how to shoot guns, or all of the above.
All of it. Arrows, guns, how to track. Like, you know how bad we are at tracking animals.
Yeah. Well, when we were hiking, when we snowboarded yesterday or whatever, the day before, we saw those animal prints. We wouldn't even know like what was fresh or where to go, where it went, because it goes in circles.
I couldn't even drop a dookie in the woods without freaking out. I'm like, am I being stalked right now?
You panicked that much?
Yeah, dude. I don't want to be freaking mauled to death while I'm going to the restroom in the woods.
I mean, if you're going out a certain way.
Much.
Wasn't Zai with you?
He would like come and then he'd like see what I was doing and he'd be like, all right, I'm out.
He definitely didn't come back to the campsite. He just went off on his own. He probably said, I'll just keep an eye on you, man. I'm going to go check this area over here.
Yeah.
I was also disappointed. I didn't even get to see Bulldozer's gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought he was going to, show us how to shoot or something, but you never know.
Yeah.
So you have no mentors though? So a person you want somebody to shoot you?
One person I would want, like, my next mentor, I'm looking for a hunter. If there's any hunters out there that want to teach me, like that's who I'd want to. But I'm more like you, right? Like, yeah, like to have like a dog trainer mentor.
Yeah,
I'd like to have a mentor in like business.
Yeah. Well, we always talk about this too, and we're the first people to fucking jump down somebody's throat when they say something dumb to us. When we're like, and they're not dumb, but when we're like, if I were to text Chris, like, hey man, need advice on, or if I was like, hey Chris, can I plug this into the outlet? If he sent me a YouTube video and was like, Google it yourself, bitch, I'd be pretty pissed. I like how most of the people I'm with, like Chris, when I texted him that one day about remember the outlet, Chris, sorry if I'm putting you on blast, but I was like, hey, can I plug this in? He called me and he told me like the science of different outlets and like educated me. And I was like, oh, good thing I didn't do that, because I was about to, probably short out the whole fuse.
Yeah.
But like gave me educational, like, because reading shit's hard. Like we learned that with the fish tank stuff. It's like you can read a lot.
Yeah, there's just a bunch, so many opinions and
Yeah,
bullshit.
you don't know what's real, what's fake. That's a challenge.
Yeah, but
Well,
like I couldn't tell you who those people are.
yeah, I mean, I try to think of like what I am in, what's going on in my life at this moment, and what's important to me, and that's how I pick it.
I wish one of our fucking cousins would have like mentored me on construction and carpentry.
To like make something, to just be able to do shit.
No, like do like go on the jobs, like pick up where grandpa left off.
Yeah. Why do you think nobody did that? You didn't input yourself out there enough.
Everyone had the same motto, I think. Like they just were so hurt by the collapse of that whole family business that it was like, you don't want to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Construction's too hard. Don't do this. It's exhausting. You're not going to make money. This, and this, which is all true, but not true at the same time. Like you can make a lot of money. You can enjoy your life. Also, if you're constructing things, like you can build your house.
I believe you can make enough for whatever you choose. But like you said, you got to put in the hard work.
Yeah, and putting in the hard work is the tough part. Because like putting in hard work is like, it makes you uncomfortable. Who the fuck would want to do that? Sorry, I just got distracted. I was Googling videos of people passing out from planes. I was going to play a video, but they call it G forces. G forces.
Yeah, the G forces. George used to tell me they put you in this machine and like spin you and flip you and do all this stuff.
Fucking crazy.
And you just got to stay awake. Like that's the whole test.
To see if you could stay awake.
You just have to stay up, stay alive. Which I mean, I guess obviously if you're driving a $1 million jet and you pass out.
I think they're more than $1 million.
Yeah.
I think they're way more than that. It's a crazy job. It's a crazy fucking world, coach. I was gonna play video, but they're too long.
What do you agenda?
4.
Oh, dude, we didn't talk about CrossFit this segment, this late night segment.
Yeah. We're thinking, I mean, we got a lot of shit. The next podcast is probably gonna be on a Friday.
Yeah.
Friday night podcast. We're gonna shoot the shit. Friday night with the boys is what's gonna be called. Podcast Fridays or something. We used to do Fortnite Fridays.
Yeah.
Those were good days. Yeah. Those were good days. You got anything else for the people? We didn't talk about mantras, but I don't even know. I don't have a mantra that I live by.
No.
Nah.
The guy has fucking values that he could rattle off the top of his fucking head, but he just got no mantra.
Yeah, I had one the other day that I wrote down that I really liked, actually, but I forget.
Chad, if you got a mantra out there, drop it in.
Yeah,
well, we'll open it. We'll open up the lines. If you got something to say, call on in.
Want to talk about the old school too? Post it. I want to start. So I'm going to send this fucking link to everybody. So who's awake? Drop the link in there.
Want to join up?
We'll start the 5-minute AMRAP timer. Join in. Like we can get multiple fucking heads in here.
I tried the link and I didn't have to download an app. I think it suggests you could download one, but just bypass that if you
just press skip.
Yeah.
You have to like, is the easier way to like copy and paste this link to somebody.
Yeah, I think you have to copy and paste it.
It's gonna DM it to people.
But yeah, I don't know. Mantra's like a saying you live by, though, right? Like you always bring it up to top of mind.
The mantras I was trying to see, I can't remember where I wrote down the one that I liked a lot. I used to have mantras in my notes. Let's pull up my notes app. Got a lot of shit in here with you guys. Peas, programming, fish tanks, a body weight journal.
You gotta have a body weight journal.
Yeah. Communication is key. It's hard. It's uncomfortable. But the crazy amount of discovery within a conversation is incredible. Learn by asking questions. When you're unsure, put in effort. How does effort affect I didn't even write that with English. This is the dyslexia.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
How does effort later in with intention is what I wrote. I don't even know what that means. Be real, be intentional about life, the gym, relationships, etc. Doesn't have to be perfect. That was what I wrote to myself. Doesn't have a date.
Is that a Lucan original?
That's an original, yeah.
Where's
Thoughts that I had.
the other one from? The communication one.
That was something I wrote myself.
Oh shit, the guy's a
Yeah.
fucking scholar.
I'm what? I used to be a poet, dude.
Do you miss that? Journal literally.
Yeah, I kind of miss it. Got my core values written down.
Chris still journals. He journals every day.
Does he?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I remember him talking about that journal that he has, which is cool. Thought about getting one of those. I just think I'd like to get deep with my own, like writing stuff like that. I used to get joy out of that. Holy shit, my fucking notes apps goes all the way back to 2019. Got my tax ID in here from Australia. Tax number. I have a tax number in Australia. I'm sick, dude. Got workouts in here. I did Jackie January 31st, 2020. I did 745 RX. The row 349. Row felt funny. Breathing was okay. I had dry mouth.
Good to know. Always put that in your notes.
Yeah, always put it in your notes.
Oh.
Then I did some warm-ups, partner wads. Scan documents in here. Then we get into the Nobo days. This one
Do you organize it all, or you just have like just an endless list?
It's endless list. I just scroll through it. I have stuff from Fran. Cocktail recipes that I used to make up. And then I have a note. Best Christmas gift you've ever gotten. What is it?
Jeez.
What is your favorite Christmas movie? At what age did you stop believing in Santa? What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday?
Yeah.
Probably Christmas.
What's your favorite holiday dessert?
It's not turkey. Holiday wait, dessert, you said?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's the next level. I do like cannolis. I liked when Michelle for the holidays. Michelle, if you're out there, miss you. I have her recipe. Can make cannolis one day.
Yeah, we should. We'll make carnivore cannolis with pork rinds. Yeah. Yeah. Well, nobody's joining up.
No, that's a pretty quiet night. Shooting the shit with the boys.
All right, here's something. Principles. Do not criticize, commend, or complain. Honest and sincere appreciation. Arouse in the other person an eager want.
Is this like you're writing?
No, I didn't write these.
I was gonna say.
Fuck off, but you don't think I'm intelligent enough?
So you can use the word what was it? Condemn?
Yeah, I don't even know what it fucking means. Do not criticize, condemn, or complain. This is how to win friends and influence people. Is when I read this book. This is one of the things that I thought just really stuck out to me. Don't criticize because you don't know what's going on. You don't know anything about their life. Don't condemn, which I took as like, don't shit on them, right? Or like, belittle them.
Yeah, it's like don't tell them they're doing
something wrong or incorrect, or
yeah.
And then don't complain, like don't bitch at somebody for doing shit, like they're just human. Like work through shit together. That's how I took that. Be honest and sincere, and appreciation. Yeah, just be honest with people. So now when I call people at work, I'm like, look, man, I'm calling you because like here's why. Literally, here's my job. Sincere, be sincere. I got some killer notes in this fucking phone.
Yelp calls me all the time.
Who does?
Yeah, Yelp.
Still?
Yeah. How annoyed would you be I was thinking about just like how to get them back, like how to annoy them. That's how much they piss me off with the calls.
But they're a different beast because they're not selling. They're selling you a product, or no, they're selling you what are they even selling you?
They're selling me like premium, so like just to pay them monthly to like get higher on the search results.
Like they're paying you junk.
But anyway, I was like, would it really bother you if I literally just kept you on the phone for like 3 hours and then just said, no, I'm not interested?
I mean, I would know well before that it's going nowhere, and I would hang up on you.
You would hang up. You've hung up on people?
No. If it's going nowhere, yeah, I would. We all talk about that all the time.
Do it in a way that makes it seem like it's going somewhere.
Yeah, you'd have to there'd have to be like next steps, or like they have to. If they didn't, they're just like some of their metrics are talking to people.
Yeah,
like you gotta also remember, as much as they piss you off, now they're getting another part that they want. They want you talking about Yelp. They want you to like Yelp's when you do come across like, I need my business to grow. I need this. Like Yelp's going to be one of those options. Maybe that's what they want. That's all they want. Maybe not right now, but in 4 years, Matt's coming back. We lost Instagram. It says it disconnected.
Yeah, that's it. We're an hour in.
Well, dude, we made up for the weeks that we were gone. Any last words for the people?
Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy. 805-941-0760.
It's like Luke said. We're not here to condemn, complain,
or criticize.
or criticize.
We're here to just have a good time. We're here to talk, shoot the shit, and do whatever.
All right, so we'll be back Friday, actually.
Yeah, Friday evening.
Subscribe, follow on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, because we're still gamers at heart.
Yeah, me and Matt are creatures of habit. We're gonna Friday work out, Sycamore, dinner, podcast, creatures of habit.
I love how Neil tells me that like you're this better mountain biker than me, but then I'm like, oh, it's about taking Luke to suicide, and he's like, oh, I don't think Luke's ready for that. I'm like, oh, but so you threw me on there.
I just like, he must love me, dude. I love you. All right, dude. Well, I appreciate everybody joining in today.
Yeah, appreciate you.
We have a lot of friends, man. See ya.